For some foreign nationals, changing careers may be their best shot at receiving an invitation to apply (ITA) for Canadian permanent residence (PR) through express entry. If you don't have a provincial nomination, don't speak good French, and don't have a high enough comprehensive ranking system (CRS) score to be invited under the Canadian Experience Class (CEC), you could consider building the work experience necessary to qualify for express entry's occupation category-based draws. Category-based draws invite only those candidates in the pool who meet the characteristics of the category, and feature significantly lower cutoff scores than CEC draws. To qualify for an occupational category-based draw, you need 6 months of continuous full-time, or equivalent part-time, work experience in a single occupation within an express entry category. In this article, we've identified some eligible occupations that are easiest to start gaining work experience in. The table below summarizes the easiest occupations to break into, including the typical length of time studying or training you'd need to invest before you can begin building the 6 months work experience in that occupation. We also note the CRS cutoff score for the most recent express entry draw in each category, the median pay across Canada for that occupation, and whether each occupation meets the new restrictions on spousal open work permit (SOWP) eligibility. For some occupations, the time it takes to become qualified to gain work experience will vary depending on the provincial jurisdiction. Exceeding the minimum requirements may be helpful in getting hired, especially in more competitive job markets. Below, we provide more detail on each occupation. Elementary and secondary school teacher assistants. Category: Education. NOC code: 43,100. Median pay: $24.36 hourly. What? Education assistants support students in classrooms by helping with assignments and integration. They also assist those with special needs, supervise activities, monitor progress, and help teachers with equipment and other tasks. Getting into the occupation, you must have completed secondary school education. In addition, you would usually need to complete a college program in teaching assistance, educational assistance, or other social sciences. The time needed to complete such a program can range between 10 months and 2 years. Some positions may also require CPR and first aid training, which are certifications that can be gained within a few days. Positions that require helping students with special needs may require specialized training. Insurance agents and brokers. Category: STEM. NOC code: 63,100. Median pay: $29.77 hourly. What? Insurance agents sell policies on behalf of specific insurance companies, while insurance brokers work independently on behalf of clients to find and sell suitable policies from across multiple insurers. In most cases, you would work as either an agent or a broker, not both, since the roles involve different licensing and obligations. Getting into the occupation, you need a secondary school education. Provinces and territories require individuals to complete a licensing course and pass a qualifying exam. The amount of time it takes to do this depends on the individual but can take a few weeks or several months. The exam you need to take will depend on the type of insurance you plan to specialize in. For example, in Ontario, one must pass the Other Than Life (OTL) exam to become a general insurance agent, the Life License Qualification Program (LLQP) to become a life insurance agent, and the Registered Insurance Brokers of Ontario (RIBO) exam to become a broker. After passing the exam, you will typically need to apply for the license through the provincial regulator by submitting documentation and paying a licensing fee. Some provinces like Ontario require you to be sponsored by an insurance company to get licensed as an agent. After receiving the license, insurance agents or brokers need to ensure their license is up to date by renewing it periodically. As is the case with many sales roles, commission factors heavily into the compensation. Life insurance roles are often 100% commission-based, while in property insurance roles it's more common for agents to have base salaries plus commission. Medical laboratory assistants and related technical occupations. Category: Healthcare and Social Services. NOC code: 33,101. Median pay: $26.35 per hour. Medical laboratory assistants collect, label, and prepare samples for testing, log and validate patients, and set up lab equipment. Getting into the occupation, Completion of secondary school education is a must. In addition, you would need to complete a college certification program in medical laboratory science. The time it takes to complete such a course can be under a year or up to 2 years. Employers may also ask for certifications such as from the Ontario Society of Medical Technologists (OSMT) or the Canadian Society for Medical Laboratory Science (CSMLS). These certificates are usually granted to those who have completed a college certification program and then apply for, and pass, a certification exam. Nurse aides, orderlies and patient service associates. Category: Healthcare and Social Services. NOC code: 33102. Median pay: $23 per hour. What? This group supports patients with daily care tasks such as bathing, feeding, and mobility, while also assisting with medical duties such as taking vital signs, documenting care, and other maintenance tasks. Getting into the occupation. To get started in this occupation, you'll typically need one of the following: some secondary school education along with on-the-job training, completion of a personal support worker, nursing aid, or healthcare aid program, college or private institution, or completion of a college nursing orderly program with supervised practical training. Some employers may also require CPR and first aid courses, which can usually be completed within a day. A driver's license may also be an asset. Pharmacy technical assistants and pharmacy assistants. Category: Healthcare and Social Services. NOC code: 33103. Median pay: $20 per hour. What? Pharmacy assistants support pharmacists by entering prescription and client information, preparing and labeling medications, and maintaining inventory. They may also handle medical billing and stock shelves. Getting into the occupation. Typically, you will need to complete Pharmacy Assistant College Program, usually 6 to 12 months, or completion of secondary school and several months of on-the-job training. Becoming a pharmacy technical assistant requires the completion of up to 2 years of a pharmacy technical assistance vocational program. Cooks. Category: Trades. NOC code: 63200. Median pay: $17 per hour. Cooks are responsible for preparing and cooking meals, overseeing kitchen operations, supervising kitchen staff, and maintaining inventory. Getting into the occupation. A secondary school education is considered an asset. In addition, one may be asked for the following: completion of a 3-year apprenticeship program, completion of college or other program in cooking or food safety, or several years of commercial cooking experience. Some companies may have additional requirements such as requiring cooks to have a food handler's certificate, which typically can be obtained in a few days. Cooking certifications are available but are voluntary in all provinces and territories. Qualified cooks can also earn a Red Seal endorsement by successfully passing the interprovincial Red Seal exam.